So hi, welcome to the Good Noise Podcast. I'm Shane.
I'm Glory.
And we're here with...
I'm Alex.
I'm Maggie, and we're in Glimmers.
And we're asking some questions today about their new EP, Human Furnaces. So congrats on that, by the way. How do you feel about the response to it so far?
Thank you. You know, we feel really good. These songs are super special to us, and, you know, we're just super excited that they're all out now.
Another banger as per usual.
Thank you.
It's getting ridiculous. You guys just can't miss. I'm getting a little frustrated at it.
Hey, thank you so much. I feel like this EP definitely kind of confirms the fact that I'm a hopeless romantic in the way that I write lyrics. So I appreciate that.
So is there any meaning behind the EP title or cover art?
Yeah, so in terms of the title, it's a lyric from the last song of the EP called Alone Again. And for me, that was a super evocative lyric. I co-wrote that with another songwriter, and that was his idea of kind of explaining, you know, the idea of being in a relationship and having that physical warmth, but maybe not necessarily that deeper emotional connection. And so for me, the songs kind of culminate together to tell the story of kind of self-discovery through that type of relationship where, you know, maybe it's a little fleeting or maybe it's more about the present moment and being with someone rather than kind of the emotional connection that you really are rooting for and hoping to last. And so Alex, actually, he made the cover art.
I did.
Okay.
I did. It's a photo of me and her from the Little Mistake video.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
We took like the raw footage that Deanna, our videographer, gave us. And we thought that would be a really cool way to symbolize human furnaces.
For sure.
So yeah, but he edited it though.
I did.
Props to you.
And
That's fucking awesome.
I tried my best.
Did a great
And
job.
you fucking killed it.
So can you guys tell us a little bit about your writing process for this EP?
Yeah, you go for it.
Well, traditionally, like Maggie has the initial idea and she'll bring it to the table, and I like to fuck around and find out. Ultimately,
The best way to do it, man.
yeah, I mean, like, or she'll just send me like acoustic and vocal, and then I will manipulate and change a bunch of instruments on it and just try some things, you know. That's really the writing process. But for the EP, at least, like we wrote and recorded that whole thing in a week.
Yeah.
Shit. What?
Yeah.
We wrote the whole thing in 1 week and recorded it in 1 week, and we did it in this room.
Yeah, in this very room, literally, we were under a very tight time crunch. We sent
brutal.
it. It was. We sent it to Courtney Ballard, and he's mixed everyone from Stand Atlantic to producing Grayscale to Water Parks, etc. And so he gave us a deadline, and we kept having stuff we wanted to add, but really put like the pedal to the metal that last week.
Oh yeah.
And I remember in that vocal booth right there, I was singing from about 6 p.m. at night to 2 a.m, like the entire week.
Yeah. And then like the week after, I had to edit everything and then to get it ready for Courtney Ballard. So like we had this crazy week where it was like 2 a.m. I'd go to like work during the day, come back and like do this thing. And then I had to continue that for a whole other week. But I was alone at that point.
Oh man. Yeah. It was a journey, but we're super proud of it.
Yeah.
You know? It was kind of fun to do it in kind of a frantic energy for me, at least. Maybe not for him.
They're great songs, like, to us. Like we love them, and we really pushed ourselves to just get it done, because like there was like 3 songs that literally we had no idea. like Little Mistake we had pretty much ironed out, but like Alone Again, nothing.
Yeah.
Not a single thought in your mind, just a song title.
Yeah, it was just my voice memo recording, me and my piano. And then I was like, I want it to be bigger than this. Because usually when I bring an idea to the table, it's very ballad-like. It has more of my musical theater influence. And so then I go to him and the rest of the band, I'm like, okay, how do we make this our sound? How do we make it more of a bop than like a ballad per
Mhm.
se?
Okay. So you guys would say you worked well under this pressure that you put yourselves under?
Oh yeah, I think
100%. Like, but with saying that, like, I don't want to do that again.
That was going to be my
Like,
next
I
question.
really don't. And like, we aren't.
Okay.
Yeah,
right
good.
now we're recording with Zach and Kenneth, ZK Productions.
Mhm.
They're
Mhm.
awesome, lovely people.
Yeah.
We got a lot more time, and
for sure.
I'm relieved, like so relieved. You know, I
Yeah.
feel like I can have a sandwich and be okay.
That's good.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can take
Yeah.
a break. You can eat. You know.
Yeah,
It's
No
all good.
all-nighters.
Yeah.
yeah.
Good.
Exactly.
Lord. So I want you two to tell us your favorite lyric off this EP and what it means to you.
Ooh. Oh, okay. For me, I think it's from Scared to
Same.
Lose.
Is it in the bridge?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, we got the same one.
So in the bridge, and that was like the quickest like bunch of lyrics that I wrote, because we had the rest of Scared to Lose, but we thought, man, we need a bridge, because we didn't know if we wanted to do something more instrumental
Yeah.
or how long the bridge wanted to be. So they were like, okay, Mags, we're gonna work on the bridge tomorrow, come back with something. And it came into my mind when I was walking my dog. Usually it happens when I'm driving or walking the dog or just kind of multitasking, doing something else. But the lyric is, I know I'd rather we end in disaster than erase the good things that we've never known. So it kind of ties into, similar to the not good at goodbyes feeling of I'd rather get burned than deny what's real.
Yeah.
And I'm very much someone that's like, I would rather have the experience than say that it never happened and not know what could have happened.
Yeah, the what
exactly.
if.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
if does suck.
Yeah,
Mhm.
for sure. Is that the one that you were gonna
Yeah,
say?
absolutely. So good.
Yeah.
I've always thought that line was great.
Thanks.
Mhm.
So yeah, definitely hopeless romantic vibes for sure.
Absolutely.
100%.
So where was your headspace at while you guys were writing this EP?
Oh man.
For me, it's very weird because it was so like quick. It was
Mhm.
just like, fuck, get this done. Like, honestly, that's
Yeah.
where my head was at. Like, we just got to get it done. Like, so a little stressed, but like fun at the same time. You know, it's like that fun stress. You're like,
Yeah.
ooh,
Oh,
am I gonna get it done? I don't know.
I hope.
For me, like a lot of these songs kind of stem from me going through and exiting like more of an unhealthy friendship in a way. And so a lot of these songs to me, when I wrote them, they were very cathartic of that experience and kind of getting those feelings out. And so in terms of recording vocals for me during this, like it felt really good to just get it out.
Mhm.
Like you're closing a door.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like it was very much for me like a way of closure in a
Mhm.
way of like, you know what? I have gotten myself through this situation. I didn't know that I would be feeling better about it at this point, but I do, and I'm kind of just letting everything out in a really cathartic way. So I felt really good, and I love a challenge. So in terms of the time that we had, I was super, positive and like, yeah, we can do
Oh
this.
yeah,
We
yeah.
got this.
Like the whole time it's like, yeah, we got this.
It was fun. It
Not
was fun
sleep.
for me.
We don't got that.
No.
but you
We
None
got
of that.
we don't have an EP. So,
Hell yeah.
the
Exactly.
EP, sleep. Which one's more important? You know.
EP. Everything.
You can put the EP in sleep though.
Ooh. There you go.
Damn.
So
Hot
because
cheese.
you did have that week time limit to kind of get this entire thing done, and you were kind of processing the end of that friendship, did you still have time to kind of process and close that door, even though it was still just like a week? You were kind of just purging it all out.
Yeah, like tracking wise, it definitely was like an emotional purge. But even before recording it, I had a couple months to myself to like get through it, talk to my friends,
Coke.
talk to my mom,
Yeah.
eat my ice cream, have a good wallow.
Mhm.
Because I think that's important. Like everyone handles like a loss of a relationship differently. For me, it was kind of a long time coming of off and on and uncertainty, which I think we all go through. So
Mhm.
for me, I had my good cry, and I processed it. So then this was more of like, I'm getting it out of my system and hopefully I'm turning this experience into something positive.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense. So how do you guys recommend your fans to listen to this EP for the first time? Should they play it in the car with friends, dark with headphones on? Should they work out to it? What do you guys personally
Ooh,
recommend?
Wow.
That's a good question.
Thank you.
I haven't thought of that. I
Yeah.
don't know. Like, part of me is like, alone.
In
You know,
the
be
dark.
alone.
Yeah.
Like you said, get your ice cream, get it out, get them feeling it. But
Yeah.
and it's hard.
I think for me, in terms of kind of why thematically we put these songs together, when I wrote them, it was at a time of like self-discovery for me and like exploration of what I want in relationships and moving forward from the bad. So I would say alone, maybe lying on your bedroom floor. Like that's how I write songs, is I just sit on my bedroom floor.
Maybe like alone with your best friend. Like, 'cause
Yeah.
you like, you know, you've talked to your best friend, they're helping you get through it. You're now in like this mad stage, like this sucks, I'm done. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
like, yeah, I feel it. I'd be my friend.
Yeah, with some
Yeah.
snacks. You need
Mhm.
snacks when listening to
Okay.
CP.
All right.
Mhm.
I love that.
So this question should be super, super quick. Off the top of your head, I want you to describe the CP for new listeners in 3 words, no more, no less. Both of you have to do it.
Ooh. Okay.
Spiritual,
Mhm.
Oh God, really?
moving,
Okay.
um, indescribable.
Oh,
There you go.
Okay. Okay.
Nice way
you
to
go.
describe it.
Right.
Exactly. I would say emotional. I would say, ooh, oh, this is so hard. Personal and hopeful.
Nice.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah.
All right. So in the same vein, but not as much pressure, is there a certain feeling or emotion you want this EP to invoke in your listeners?
Yeah.
I think for me that it's just like this kind of stuff happens and like you'll get through it.
Yeah.
Like you'll totally get through it. Like come on, we've all been there before. Like we've all like been through something that's just like, you know, in the back of your head you're like, those are red flags,
Mhm.
but I'm still chasing down trying to grab those flags.
For
Like
sure.
and yeah, it's just, man, we all go through it, and I think going through that is so important for all of our development, you know, as a person, you know, because then it teaches you like what not to go for.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, for sure. I mean, for me, like even ending with Alone Again, even though it's kind of like more of a melancholy song, when I think about the songs and like the order that they're in and ending with Alone Again, I think, you're going to get through it. Like, yes, you may be alone or out of that situation, but at least you're out of something that maybe didn't feel right.
And it's only temporary.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, yeah, like just temporary.
Yeah, and that's a lyric in Dreaming too. The pain is only temporary.
Yeah.
So I think that's definitely, the feeling of hope. It's okay not to feel great right now, but with music and friends and, all of the things that you have in your life, you can move forward and be happy.
All right.
I
And
love
you
it.
mentioned like the last song kind of being that like everything's going to be all right moment. Was there intention to the track list where it's kind of a journey of like, oh fuck, to like it's going to be okay?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Definitely. And even with the music videos, because we shot 3 music videos, 1 lyric video for these songs, and each of them has a different member of the band as my leading man interest, which was super fun because everyone got to have their moment,
Mhm.
and like play a different, person or play a symbol of what the song is about. And so for me, like even down to, the TikToks and the content that we make for Alone Again, it's just me. So the songs leading up to it are like all of those experiences and what I've learned from them. And then Alone Again, it's just me. I'm on my own. I'm doing my thing and, kind of moving forward.
She ditched the boys.
I did. I ditched
Hell
the boys.
yeah.
So can you guys talk about any particularly challenging or standout moments from the creation of the EP?
Ooh.
Time.
Other than the
Battle.
time, maybe.
Other than that.
The time crunch.
I don't know. Like it really, it had to fall together. Like they had to just fit together
Mhm.
for this to come out.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I don't really feel like there was a whole lot of challenges. There wasn't really any hiccups or anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, tracking wise, it was pretty smooth.
'Cause we wrote it while we were tracking a lot of it.
I think the challenge for us, and we're both perfectionists, is not knowing when to stop.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That was a big thing. So on the last day that we recorded, we were listening to all of the songs and really thinking, okay, like, do we have any last minute things we want to add before editing begins? And it's hard because there's unlimited possibilities, right?
Yeah.
And for me, I can hear our song so many different ways. For example, with Scared to Lose, Scared to Lose started slower. Like when I wrote it,
Yeah.
it was a much slower song. It was more of a ballad situation. So I have that idea in my head. Then we hear it sped up with drums and
Yep.
production. And then I'm like, oh, this is another way to look at it. So there's always the question of, is this enough? Do we need to add cello? That's usually my question. Can we please add orchestra strings, please? I want that in everything. Or harmonies. It's those two. But yeah, I think the challenge was like knowing when to stop and say like these songs are as they should be.
I agree fully. Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Perfect. So for this question, I want you to picture you're on tour. You're at a gas station for a rest stop. You're going in. What is your snack of choice?
Okay. Am I at a
Oh.
Buc-ee's?
Sure. Yeah. You're at a Buc-ee's.
Done. Okay. This is look. She's gonna get some beaver chips.
Okay,
Okay.
I love their chips.
She's gonna get the beaver
Low
chips.
key. They're so good. I also like their tacos and their burrito.
They're good.
Like they make really good burritos.
So if I'm at a Buc-ee's, I'm getting that barbecue sandwich. And
Ooh.
honestly, I'm a big man. I might get two.
Okay,
If I'm being
yeah.
real.
Yeah.
But if it's just like a normal gas station, it's probably gonna be chocolate covered raisins.
Me too. I know. Chocolate covered
Sorry.
raisins are a very controversial snack choice.
I think they're wonderful.
They're so good. I also like peanut M&Ms.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
Hell
that's a given.
Yeah. Okay,
Um,
that's good. I take back my judgment for chocolate covered raisins. I had judgment on what is it?
No.
Corn
The
nuts.
corn nuts, yeah.
Yeah, yesterday.
I've never had those.
See, and
Corn
I've
nuts.
always been like, like spitting down on people who are like, oh, I love corn nuts. And I'm like, oh, that's disgusting. What the fuck is wrong with you? And then I tried it yesterday and I'm like, these are actually like scrumptious. Like, what the fuck?
What's a corn nut? Am I crazy?
So
I haven't
it's
had
like
one.
it's like corn that's baked and then tossed in like seasoning. So it's like super crunchy. It's pretty good.
You should try it.
I love corn.
Yeah.
I love the food. I like
Mhm.
the band. Shout out
Oh.
to Jonathan Davis.
Shout
You
out
like
Jonathan
the
Davis.
chips?
Shout out,
But yeah, all in.
Hell
Uh-huh.
yeah. Definitely try I can't remember which one it is. It's like taco or it's like the Mexican flavor. You got to try that one. That is the best
Ooh.
flavor. Yeah, they also have like ranch and barbecue. It's a lot. It's a lot to
Oh,
take in.
wow.
Nice.
Mhm.
It's something new to investigate.
It is. I really need to see this through.
It's crazy. Shit's crazy.
So on the topic of food, if the band was a dish, what dish would the band be and why?
It'd be like a plate from Golden Corral.
No.
It would just be
No. No. I can't stand Golden Corral.
I can't either. I'm just thinking. I'm like you got Jeremy who is vegetarian,
Mhm.
right? And so
I don't know. A quesadilla?
I feel like
Pasta?
okay, no. I got this. We would be pizza, and it would be like each section has something else on it.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, we'd be a
Mhm,
fancy little pizza.
My slice would be supreme.
My slice would be stuffed with cheese.
Oh. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, and it would also be supreme, but without olives. All of them suck.
Okay. That's fine.
Get the fuck out.
I like green
Really tearing
olives.
up over here. Damn. Okay. That's
Wait,
fine.
you throwing shade over my chocolate covered raisins?
And so yeah, that's
Try
fine. You get to
them.
dunk on that then. That's fine.
Yeah, Gloria, you're gonna have to try chocolate covered raisins now and
Right.
then issue a public apology to Alex
Again.
like you did
Absolutely.
the last
Just
band.
try. They're so
if
good.
we want to really go crazy,
Mm-hmm.
me and you would both hop on a stream and try chocolate covered olives.
Oh,
Why would you say that?
That sounds
Why would you
fucking
put that in my
disgusting.
head?
that is not good.
That makes me
Sorry.
sad. That kind of ruined my day a little bit. I can't lie. I can't lie. Dude.
I had that effect. I'm so sorry.
Oh man. Ew. Okay.
But you feel me on pizza?
Yes,
I think we'd be pizza.
I think so.
Pizza's cool.
Pizza.
Yeah, I like pizza.
All right.
Hell yeah.
I like pizza too.
Cool. I'm glad we all
I'm
like
glad we
pizza
found a
here.
common ground here.
Shane, you like pizza, right?
I love pizza.
Hell yeah, dude. We're not that different.
Exactly.
I mean, I do put olives on mine though, because I am
Hell
vegan,
yeah.
so I don't get cheese on it, and I get olives instead.
Shane,
so you
I
can't have my
really-
pizza.
Shane, I
Mm.
really was enjoying this interview. I'm not joking.
we gotta cut it here. Wait, so what do you put on? You just have like bread and sauce?
The sauce and the olives, yeah. And then if it's like a place that has the vegan cheese, you get the vegan cheese on. As long as they don't charge too much for it, you know.
And you guys are calling me crazy?
Yeah.
I just found this out.
This is bizarre. Nothing else? You'll
So
do
you're getting, like-
bread,
like
sauce, olives?
Bread sauce.
Yeah.
Is it good?
Doesn't taste like
Man, I-
much, but
Oh.
Aw,
it's
But I mean,
good.
you're a part of the experience. You're a part of
I
yeah.
mean, you're
I'm
still having
included in the
pizza.
pizza experience. That's all that
Exactly.
matters.
You know what?
Mhm.
I'm not gonna throw any shade. I support.
yeah, fuck
I-
yeah.
Like yeah.
Yeah, eat your
Oh.
cheeseless pizza, man. Fuck yeah. That's for you.
I
All right. So, we're gonna move on. So for this last question, boom, the band is in a horror movie. Who is living to the end and who is dying first?
We literally just talked about this.
Are you
Wow.
kidding me?
Yes,
Okay.
like in our group chat, we talked about this. Okay, I'm just gonna take one for the team. I feel like it would be me that would die first.
well,
Oh.
I wanna step in because I had a theory with this whole thing. Like, let's say we're all running.
Mhm.
This is.
I
are
feel
you
like
gonna say what I think you're gonna say.
absolutely.
This is me.
I think there may be a stray foot tripping one of us, so she
Mhm.
could get away.
I would never. I would hide behind you, but I would never trip you.
You know, it's hard to say because we've never been in this situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know what people are really gonna do. I
Yeah.
think I would be like if it was in a movie, I think I'd be like in the middle. I'd die in the middle or
Okay.
towards the end. I think I would last like a little bit.
Mhm.
You have to be the comic relief character.
I think
Mhm.
that's Norel.
Yeah,
I think that's Norel, and
yeah. I think Jeremy would live the longest.
I think Jeremy he wouldn't die.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would like he's a plumber, and so I think he would build some like pipe fortress around him to like survive.
Sure.
Some sort.
absolutely.
Build
Yeah,
Okay.
build a moat around it.
A moat?
know.
Or-
Fluffy would probably like run.
Yeah, Fluffy would run. He would Fluffy would probably like realistically Fluffy would probably make it to the end too.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, he mighty.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Perfect.
So as Gloria said, that's all the questions we have today. Is there anything that you guys would like to plug?
Yeah. So we are recording right now, so definitely stay tuned for new music. There may also be a cover that we're gonna release soon. That we're very excited about.
Yeah, we totally didn't record vocals in the cover today.
Not at all.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't believe you.
Yeah,
Not
no,
at
we did not at
No.
all.
That's
it's
preposterous.
not almost ready.
Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
No.
But yeah, got that coming up, and we have a couple of fall tours to announce very soon. So super excited about that also.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, thank you for now. This guy's been Alex and Maggie from Glimmers, and we have been the Good Noise Podcast.